the shoes that are available from Italian Shoemakers on hsn.com. You can take a look at them all, one at a time. There's a lot more than what we're featuring in the live show. Look at several clearance items, but new, all kinds of things that you can take advantage of, and great color options you can take a look at in person too. The shoes keep getting better.
Yes.
Look at this.
Yes, yes, yes.
This one's called Berkeley. This is another beautiful, oh my gosh, at $49.95. How fun are these colors? Let's see, we're gonna start here. We've got the black. Here's your beautiful Saint-Tropez in the turquoise. How about that red? Oh, these are stunning. Nice higher heel. And then we've got this in what we're calling beige, which is a beautiful, you'll see there's an iridescence to it. I love the way you did this beautiful H-band dress up on the sandal.
Yes, yes, that accessory is fantastic on this sandal. You know, it gives it that extra little pop, but you know, you can see all the colors are tone on tone, so it gives it that little extra flashiness, but it's still very subtle. You know, it's not something that's out in your face, and you know, it's something that you could easily wear with anything. And you know, the material on these sandals is another very special material that, you know, we're very proud of using. It's very typical from our region in Tuscany, from our little town of Segromigno. This is called crepe, and it's kind of an elastic material. It's got a little bit of a stretch to it, but it also, we love it so much because it has that stretch, but it also keeps your foot in position. It doesn't give too much, so you're not going to be wobbling all over the place with this sandal. You know, it adapts to your foot, it molds to your foot because it has that elasticity in it, but again, it still keeps you safe and it keeps your foot in place.
In terms of the height, it's 3.5 inches with a 1/2 inch platform. 5 through 12 available, happy to say it. Red, most limited, so there's 120 left in the red. This one is probably the fastest seller already, and we just got to it. That stretch put me over the top.
Yes.
You know, you had me at just the look of it, but then you add that crepe, you said, in that stretchy fabrication, so it really conforms to your foot. I mean, if you got any issues with, you know, wearing too many shoes that were uncomfortable for too many years, and you've got maybe a bunion or you know, different kinds of weird foot issues. Yeah,
this
beautiful.
Sandal really adapts to it, and it, you know, besides being elastic and being, you know, adapting to your foot, you feel how soft it is.
Yeah,
it's extremely soft. It's a great material. We love this material so much.
You can get this home for $12.49 on an HSN card, $16 on any other card. Just choose your favorite color. Red will be the first to go. We've got the turquoise, which is called Saint-Tropez. There's black, and the beige, which is more of a bronzy color.
Yes.
Actually, I think that's my favorite. Talk about elongating the leg, right?
Yeah, definitely. This sandal, you know, you can see how the upper is cut off at a nice spot. So, you know, they all keep, the way we design these shoes is the foot needs to be comfortable in it. It needs to be placed in a position where, you know, it's not moving around and you're safe wearing the sandal.
Look at that beautiful jeweled element. That's so elegant.
And another great thing about these shoes is, you know, it's flexible, but, you know, sometimes when you're traveling, you know, I travel a lot. And I'm not a woman, but I like to bring my shoes with me, so sometimes I travel with 2-3 pairs of shoes. And you always have trouble putting them in your luggage. You don't want them to be ruined.
True.
And the great thing about this material, I mean, you can really collapse this all the way down. If you take even both sandals, you put them one on top of the other like this, and this saves you a lot of room in your suitcase when you're traveling. But then when you take it back out, look what happens. This isn't a problem at all. You come back and, you know, even just putting your foot in it, this material adapts so quickly, it's so flexible that it comes right to being the exact same sandal that it was before.
That color is definitely the most popular right now, so if it's a choice you'd like to make, we have 500 total left. 500. You know, what they're made by hand, you know, in Italy, for you, for me, even though the prices are just crazy, it's pretty awesome. You just happen to be like, this is definitely like a little coup. Little chance to try something that, I mean, the Italians just know how to do it. I mean, right? They're just so stylish.
We try to, you know, it's a lot of little details, but when you put them all together, it comes out to be a beautiful sandal. You know, you can see on the heel of the shoe that nice line that, you know, gives that heel an extra, you know, it makes it look a little bit higher too.
Architectural.
Yes, definitely. And, you know, all the stitching on the footbed, you know, it's all done by hand. All the stitching on the sandal. It's all nice and flat. It's, you know, it doesn't bother you. Everything that we do is very cured to it being comfortable and being soft. So you have a great quality product that you're comfortable wearing all day long.
I don't know about you, but I am beyond impressed. So great, so cool to get such high style, such quality, you know, and such value.
Yeah.
You know, you think about what the best that your money can buy when it comes to leathers and shoes and accessories, and you think of Italy.
Yes.
And that's where these shoes are made, one at a time, by hand for you. Take advantage. Don't miss out. Item on this one is 466-888. We've got, with all of you on the phones, this one looks like it's going to go shortly. We have about 400 total. So if you have a favorite color, we do have sizes 5 through 12, whole and half sizes. I mentioned 3.5-inch heel. And I like too how that wedge is kind of cut out a little bit, making it more architectural.
Yeah, it gives it a little nice detail, but you know, it's something very subtle, very easy to wear as well. And another thing I like to bring up is, look at how beautiful the stones look on the sandal. You know, on the models, they have such, you know, we take a lot of pride in that as well, because there's a lot of different gems you can use, a lot of different stones, but the quality, the color, the look of them is very important. It makes or breaks the sandal. And in these sandals, you can see the color that they give off. It is beautiful.
Yeah, fantastic choice. I get that the hardest part is like, which color do I like the most? Yeah. I get that. With what's happening in the phone lines, though, I definitely recommend picking one, because when they go, I hope we can get a style similar to this back. But, and you know, quite honestly, even regular HSN pricing is so good for Italian-made shoes. It's beyond my wildest dreams, but they're even better than that today. $20 off, free shipping. Just, you know, choose your favorite. If you don't have a fun pop of color in your shoe wardrobe, get this one, the Saint-Tropez. This is just like, hello, summer, how's it going? There's only 100 left in the Saint-Tropez turquoise, the same with the red. So when I say it's gonna sell out, I don't make that up. Take advantage while you can. Obviously, the black is always a great choice because you can really take this to the nines. Yeah. And at the end of the night, be as comfortable and happy as you were when you stepped out the door.
Exactly. And you know, another nice thing is, you know, you have this nice thin heel on this sandal, but you know, when you look at the bottom of it, you have a nice support on the heel as well, so you're going to be safe walking around in them. It's a very stable sandal as well.
Love that you're picking it up. I know we're moving on because it is going to be selling out. We're not stamping it yet, so don't hang up if you're on the phones because we see you there. But we're trying to do our best to just monitor which color's gone and all of that. I'll give you an update here shortly. 466-888 on Berkeley. That fabric high H-band sandal. I know I said it earlier, but now this might be my favorite. It's really, really cute style.